So let's welcome Marwan.
Marwan,
Hello.
good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Hey, welcome to Entrepreneurship 103.
Thank you for having me.
Make yourself comfortable. So Marwan, you are an artist, architect, entrepreneur. These are three words that one doesn't often hear in the same sentence.
Yeah. It's been quite a unique experience being an artist and at the same time trying to create a company because we're getting out of our comfort zone, trying to tackle new areas, which is how do you build a business? Think of revenue, think of customers. We usually like to create things that are beautiful, add value through design, and now we're trying to build a company from that way of thinking.
I think it's important to point out here, anyone can be an entrepreneur. Not only could you learn it, but it's helped you be a better artist. Is that a fair statement?
Oh, absolutely. You have to think in very creative ways, take risks. You're always thinking 2 steps ahead. That's why I think a lot of artists should actually become entrepreneurs, because it's in their nature to take risks and just attack.
You started with the vision to rethink the idea of an art gallery. How do we let more artists to show their work, and how do we let more people to appreciate this
Right.
work? And it's such a big vision that you can start in so many different places. So I wonder, and I'm sure our students wonder with me, how did you choose your beachhead market?
The problem today with the gallery industry is that it's very limited in real estate. There's more and more creative content that's being created, not enough real estate to actually host all these artworks. So when we were thinking about our beachhead, we were thinking, what kind of spaces could benefit from art the most? And there are offices, restaurants, hospitals, but there are also hotels and Airbnbs, which is the hospitality industry. One that is very important because in that industry, people are trying, operators, hosts, really care about their guests and getting guests excited to return and book their spaces. So it's become very competitive. And we think our product can fit that niche. So that is our beachhead, the hospitality industry.
And I know by taking Bill's course that if somebody in his course said, hey, our beachhead market is the hospitality industry, Bill would say, well, who in the hospitality industry? Because it's such a large industry. So do you have a specific segment that you focus on in that industry?
Absolutely. As we all know, the Airbnb ecosystem is thriving. It's doing really well.
The world's largest hotel, right?
Right, and it's all part of this sharing economy. And we thought these individuals are making their real estate more efficient by sharing their real estate to travelers. Why can they not share their walls to artists and at the same time get a better designed space? So we curate Airbnbs today.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're creating this three-sided platform that connects hosts of Airbnb apartments, artists, and travelers.
That's why this makes it a very good case for the business model. Because where are you going to extract your value? You could get it from the artist, you could get it from the host, or you could get it from the visitors. So all of a sudden, this becomes a very rich problem, as you start opening it up.
Right, and that's why it was really important to decide what kind of Airbnb hosts we were to work with. And at first we thought, oh, all Airbnb hosts are alike. But they're not. There are professional hosts, and then there are entrepreneurial hosts. The entrepreneurial host is the one that's renting out an extra bedroom.
Yeah.
They probably have only one listing. When they travel for 4 months, they list it on Airbnb. But we realized that that's not our target end user. Our end users are actually companies that have multiple properties on Airbnb. They have tens, maybe some. We have a host that actually has 300 listings.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, the Airbnb ecosystem is growing. By 2020, they want to reach 10 million. And for them to do that, more and more professional companies, professional hosts are coming onto their platform. And by partnering with such companies, we can outfit each of their listing, making it authentic, unique, and personalized.
What is specifically your value proposition to them?
So for them, they care most about extracting more revenue from their listing, getting more guests, more bookings. They care about the reviews. They care about if there are 2 listings and a potential guest is indecisive between each one, they really want that potential guest to pick their listing so that they can have a higher occupancy rate.
Because that has real dollars attached to it.
A lot of dollars,
Yeah.
exactly. And we do believe our product and service can help create more revenue for each listing.
So you create real, quantifiable value for your end users. And now your job is to figure out a business model that allows you to capture some of that value as well, right? And reduce the friction between you and the customer. So without further ado, let's talk about your business model.
Right. So our business model today is we charge a monthly subscription fee to hosts to have their space curated with artworks. So they lease the artworks. And at the same time, we have another revenue stream, which is every time an artwork is sold by the host, we get a commission. So that's sort of the cherry on top. So we have two streams. The main core, though, of our business model is getting revenue from the host on a monthly basis.
Subscription plus commission.
Yes.